What's up, YouTube? Sitting here about to get loaded. Um, yeah, man, I drive trucks at CR England right now. I'm trying to get into UPS. I used to work there about 8 years ago. I'm doing loading, but I'm trying to get back in there. I just started this week. Got training for 2 more days, and then we actually get out on the floor and start doing the package handling stuff. But I'm trying to get over there as a driver. It's a new hub, so hopefully the seniority is not too crazy and not too long. But right now, my work schedule is crazy. I come to this job from anywhere from like 4 to 5 in the morning to whenever I'm done. And I gotta start at UPS at 5 to 9. Actually, I found out it's 5 to 10 last night. Some days during peak season, you might start earlier than 5, which might be a little issue because I never know when I'm get off. I don't have a set schedule, but I'm gonna try to make it work, man. It's gonna be tough on the family, tough on the kids. Me physically, mentally, I can do it. I've done it before. I ain't never been scared of hard work, but yeah, I'm trying to make this shake. Top pay over there at UPS like $42 or something like that. After 4 years of driving, I already got a CDL. I do the package car, but I really want to get into the feeder drivers, the tractor trailers. But yeah, man, we're gonna see what can happen, man. I only do the package car driver if they give me a full-time position, like full-time on call or something like that. But other than that, all that temp driving for the holiday season, I'm not gonna do that. Because then once that's over, then you back in the warehouse, don't have this job no more, be scraping up pennies trying to survive. I can't really do that. I got too many bills, kids to take care of. I just got a lot going on, so I can't do that. I'll do the Saturday air driver. Just drive on Saturdays. But UPS has changed since 2015, man. They talking about during peak season you work Sunday through Friday. I ain't never heard of UPS working on the weekends besides the air drivers. So that was new to me. They talking about 6 days during peak season for 6 weeks. That kind of blew me. But the next few months, I ain't really gonna have no life for real, but I'm cool with it. You know, sometimes you gotta sacrifice to get where you trying to go. So we gonna see, man. Trying to make it happen. We working in a new building. Everything's automated. The one I used to work at, there was only 2 belts. They called it East and the West, and it was really like Chapel Hill, Durham, pretty much, Hillsboro, whatever. But it was a small warehouse. Like, I got seniority, and I was able to I had the seniority to be a driver after like a year. I don't even think it was a year. I just had tickets, so I couldn't do it. And back then, I didn't know how to drive stick shift, so I fucking failed the driving test. I couldn't even get out the yard to make it to the training school. The driver trainer, he was over there. I'm shifting gears. He like, do this. Man, I stalled out. It was just jumping. He like, put it in gear. I'm looking at him. He looking at me, yelling. Shit was just jumping. Then he got behind me and was like, I'm putting my foot behind the tires. Don't run my foot over. And I'm like, all right. In my head, I'm knowing, like, I don't even know how to do this. He put me on a big hill, too, so man, I rolled back. Obviously, he moved his foot, but because this shit would have been ran over. But I'm good now. I still haven't really driven I've driven a manual like car probably like 3-4 times in 1 year. Since then, I mean, I know how to drive a manual 18-wheeler. That's double clutching. I mean, obviously the car should be easier, but I can shift the gears. It's just taking off. It's gonna be the issue. I struggled with that when I first started driving tractor trailers, but I got it down packed, but it's different every truck because you know you got your friction point with the clutch. But if you've been driving a specific truck for a long time, you know where the friction point at. Easy. Whole time I was on the road driving tractor trailers, I was double clutching. Then one of my friends, I had came home and got laid off. I started driving dump trucks for this guy, and my homeboy worked over there too. And they had a truck, the clutch was stiff, like super stiff. My whole quad was burnt out after like an hour or so. But he told me, man, you better start down, I forget what they call it. Man, what is it called? When you don't use the clutch. I forget what it's called, but you don't use the clutch. You float gears. Then I started floating. Ever since then, if I drive a manual, I know how to float. But I used to like double clutching, honestly, especially driving flatbed because them loads was heavy. But yeah, man, I'm trying to see where this journey take me. Hopefully I'll be able to be a driver, man. Because I'm definitely trying to get away from CR England right now. It was good money at first, but now it's just not adding up no more. I don't know if just the world just got so much more expensive or what, but it seems like I can't afford shit no more. And UPS might be around the same thing, but it's just less stress. Like driving an 18-wheeler, and you getting paid, like, if it's not enough, it's like almost pointless. You get burnt out of it. You don't want to come to work. It's alright money, but it's like you feel like you should be making more. I had a phone interview last Friday with Air Products, and they was telling me, oh, they got driver facing cameras, driver outward cameras. I'm like, that's cool and all that. And they was like, yeah, you can't use the phone at all. Like, you can't even have it on while you're in the truck. And I'm thinking like, yeah, no, I can't do that at all. I'm cool with not texting or whatever and have it mounted. Listen to my music. I can't even do that, or listen to podcasts, nothing. That ain't gonna work out for me. And it's nighttime. You work nights and weekends. My schedule right now, Monday through Friday, day shift. I think they pay like $85,000. I make anywhere from 70 to 75, depending on how much I work. But we'll see, man. But I emailed her yesterday, and what's crazy about it is when I was emailing her back, she was calling me, and I told her I wanted to withdraw. I didn't answer the phone. I just sent her an email. Told her I wanted to withdraw my application. I was going through some family stuff. That's what I told her, but the whole time I just really ain't trying to do nights and weekends, and I'm trying to do this UPS gig. And I can't do that working there because you work nights over there. But if this UPS thing don't work out, I heard Sheets pay pretty good too, hauling the fuel. So I'll try to do that too. I'm trying to do anything to get me away from CR England, really. But I'm gonna just hold on for right now. Let's try this UPS thing. Last time I quit, about 8 years ago, I had to leave them. I started working on wind turbines. It was way more money than what I'm getting paid now and what I would be getting paid at UPS starting out. But I'm local now. I got kids now. I can't be out on the road like that, so I'm gonna try to make this happen. Thought about getting my own truck, but the market right now is just crazy. Lowe's ain't paying nothing. Insurance high as hell. I don't think it's a good risk to take right now. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know how it go the end of this week or next week when we actually work in our new building. As right now they got us training in Greensboro until the new building open. I'm gonna let y'all know how that go.